It was a picturesque afternoon in the Australian wilderness. Chris Hemsworth, known for his role as Thor and his love for adventure, was enjoying a hiking trip with friends near the Mossman Gorge. The lush rainforest and crystal-clear streams provided the perfect escape from his busy schedule. But the serenity of the day was soon shattered by the sound of panicked voices. Chris and his group stopped in their tracks, scanning the area for the source of the commotion. Down by the river, they saw a family, two parents and their young daughter, struggling against the powerful current. The parents were clinging to a rock while the girl, no older than 10, was trapped on a slippery boulder midstream, crying out for help as the water surged around her. Without a moment's hesitation, Chris sprang into action. "Call for help and grab a rope if you have one," he instructed his friends. Then he made his way down the steep embankment toward the river. As Chris approached, the situation became clearer. Recent rains had turned the usually gentle river into a raging torrent. The parents, visibly exhausted and terrified, shouted warnings to Chris not to risk it, but he reassured them with his trademark calm. "We'll get her out of there," he said firmly. Chris carefully waded into the river, using his strength and balance to resist the current. The water was icy and relentless, but he kept his focus on the girl. "I'm coming to get you," he called out, his voice steady and comforting. When he reached the girl, Chris positioned himself between her and the strongest part of the current. "You're doing great," he said, kneeling to her level. "I'm going to pick you up, and we'll get out of here together. Just hold on tight, okay?" The girl nodded, her small hands gripping his arm as he lifted her. Chris's friends had thrown a rope toward the parents, helping them inch their way to safety on the shore. With the girl securely in his arms, Chris began the arduous journey back. Each step was a battle against the rushing water, but Chris's determination never wavered. Finally, he reached the riverbank, where the relieved parents pulled their daughter into a tearful embrace. "Thank you," the father said, his voice breaking. "You saved her life." Chris smiled humbly. "I'm just glad you're all okay." Emergency services arrived shortly after, ensuring that the family was uninjured and safe. They praised Chris's quick thinking and bravery. News of the rescue spread rapidly, with witnesses sharing videos and photos on social media. Headlines hailed Chris as a real-life hero, but he downplayed the accolades. "Anyone would have done the same," he said in an interview. "I just happened to be there." The experience deeply impacted Chris. He partnered with local organizations to raise awareness about water safety, funding educational programs and equipment for families living near rivers and beaches. "Nature is beautiful but powerful," he said. "We need to respect it and be prepared." The family stayed in touch with Chris, expressing their gratitude in heartfelt letters. Their daughter, inspired by his bravery, began taking swimming lessons and later became a lifeguard. At a community event celebrating local heroes, she presented Chris with a handmade plaque that read, "To our hero, thank you for saving my life." Chris, visibly moved, hugged her tightly. "You're the real hero now," he said with a smile. Months after the incident, Chris returned to the Mossman Gorge to meet with local authorities and discuss implementing additional safety measures along the river. He funded the installation of warning signs, life ring stations, and emergency call boxes. "If these tools can save just one more life, it's worth it," he said during a press conference. The young girl, now a confident swimmer and budding environmentalist, joined Chris at the unveiling of the new safety measures. "This is about giving back," Chris said, addressing a gathered crowd. "It's about protecting people while also preserving the natural beauty of places like this." The family's story was featured in a documentary highlighting the importance of water safety and the unpredictable power of nature. Chris appeared in the documentary, emphasizing the need for awareness and preparation. "We're all connected to nature," he said. "It's our responsibility to protect each other while we enjoy its beauty." The documentary inspired a surge in donations to water safety programs, with communities around the world implementing similar measures to those Chris had funded in Mossman Gorge. The story of his rescue became a symbol of courage and a reminder of the good that can come from quick thinking and selflessness. Years later, the young girl, now an adult, reached out to Chris to invite him to her graduation ceremony. She had completed her studies in environmental science, dedicating her career to protecting the rivers and ecosystems she loved. "You inspired me to follow this path," she said in her letter. "Thank you for saving my life and giving me the chance to make a difference." Chris attended the ceremony, proud to see how far she had come. "This is what it's all about," he said. "One act of kindness can ripple out in ways you can't even imagine." The story of Chris's heroic rescue and its lasting impact continued to inspire people worldwide. It was a testament to the power of courage, compassion, and the importance of using one's platform to make a difference. This story, thank you for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you did, don't hesitate to like the video and share it with your friends too. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. For more fascinating stories, have a nice day.